We've all heard the story. Light a candle, turn out the lights, stand in front of a mirror, and whisper her name 3 times. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody... Are you crazy? And if the stories are true, she'll answer with claws across your skin, eyes gouged out, or worse, your soul trapped forever in the glass. But where did this twisted tale come from? One of the darker origin stories reaches back to the 1800s when sickness swept through towns and people dropped like flies. Medicine was crude, and more than once a body was pronounced dead when it wasn't. To guard against mistakes, families tied strings to their loved ones' wrists inside the coffin, running the string up through a hole in the lid and attaching it to a bell above the ground. If the dead woke up, they could ring the bell and be saved. That's where Mary's story begins. So stricken by illness, she was laid in her coffin with a bell tied to her hand. Her parents kept watch for days, praying she'd return. But when no sound came, neighbors urged them to leave the house and accept that she was gone. Nothing they could do. But while they were away, a neighbor decided to finish the burial, covering her coffin with dirt. But Mary wasn't gone. She woke in the dark, tugging the string desperately. The bell fell silent. No one came. She clawed at the coffin walls until her fingers bled and her dress was soaked in crimson. When her parents returned, they dug her up too late. Inside, they found her twisted in terror, hands like claws, her face frozen in agony. They tested for breath with a mirror, and this time there was condensation. She had still been alive when she tore herself apart. The legend says her spirit latched onto that mirror that betrayed her. That's why when you chant her name 3 times in the dark, she comes clawing back, reaching from the glass to finish what death began. So if you try it, don't be surprised if you hear scratching in the dark. Follow and subscribe to Creepalachia for more eerie content from the hills.